U.S. regulation enforcement businesses have reportedly been having access to the location of 250 million smartphones in order to get admission to hundreds of billions of records, using a tool provided through a private employer that purchases information on users collected by means of statistics brokers sourced from popular apps. The company's system tracking tool relies on advertising IDs from users' telephones that permit officers to hint their movements, without the want for a warrant, over time whilst focusing and analyzing patterns. In accordance to a report. According to a specified report by way of the Associated Press primarily based on files received with the aid of the Electronic Frontier Foundation, EFF, a device called Fog Reveal, was bought in around 40 contracts to over 20 U.S. law enforcement agencies. The tool is created through Virginia-based Fog Data Science and is reportedly used significantly by way of regulation enforcement agencies in the U.S. Unlike lawful region monitoring of customers that requires the lengthy procedure of obtaining a warrant, the use of Fog Reveal allows law enforcement organizations to track smartphones using data that is sourced from famous apps like Starbucks or Waze. In accordance to the report, the facts on user locations enable the groups to hint people's actions over time, whilst growing patterns of life, which are primarily based on area information. The report states that the use of the device was exceptionally secretive. In some cases, it was once now not noted in U.S. court docket records, which ought to forestall lawyers from defending their clients in cases the place the technology was used. Fog Reveal relies on records sourced from popular apps, such as Waze and Starbucks, which assign customers an advertising identifier. The area details of users, which are tied to their ID, is each used to target them with ads, whilst it makes its way to agencies like Fog Data Science. In accordance to the report, which states that the organizations had been unaware that the information used to be being used for the location tracking tool. While the marketing IDs do now not contain the name, telephone number, or for my part identifying important points of a user, the report says that region small print can be used over time to de-anonymize the user and analyze their movements. As the file points out, U.S. courts are nevertheless weighing the use of place information, and the contemporary such ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court held that regulation enforcement businesses would require a warrant in most cases to view records of users' actions and location.